Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Shaking the Damn Table, Quarantine Edition. Everybody at their crib.
Bye.
Right, meeting up via video chat now. You know, this is the new normal right now. So we can't do the regular segment since a lot of places have been closed down and ain't no events happening. We're just going to talk to y'all this week about some hot topics that's been happening in the news lately concerning coronavirus and just, you know, everything black like we usually do.
Everything black.
Right. So let's start with coronavirus, I guess.
Right.
That's a big one.
Yep, that's the main one globally.
Right.
Right. When will coronavirus die?
That is the question, and apparently people saying that they gonna die till 2022. So
wait a minute, 22? That's too long. I don't know if I can handle that.
I can't either. It was somebody from Harvard who said that they think that social distancing may have to be implemented like on and off until 2022 for the virus to actually be curbed. And I'm like, niggas gotta eat.
Exactly.
Yes.
So
too much on my plate not to be eaten.
Right.
Due to coronavirus. So I can't wait until the day COVID-19 is behind us and we will not be hearing it so much.
I don't even know if we can survive that long. Like, even, I mean, like, right now we have, you know, stuff, like, as far as, like, entertainment and everything, right now we have stuff that's coming out that's already been done prior to all this. But all the sets are closed and everything. So after a while, when the entertainment industry stops making stuff and everything, too, where the money at?
Right.
So I'm interested to see how this is going to turn out. But
all are, of course.
Yeah. But during all this, there's been, of course, a lot of blame game and there's a lot of things going on. So in China right now, they being racist towards the, so apparently they have a community in China that they call, like, Little Africa. Like how we have, like, Chinatown and Little Italy and different stuff like that or whatever.
Right.
But they have been discriminating against blacks and Africans in China and basically been writing on, like, different businesses and stuff like that, like, don't let them in, don't serve them, all this kind of stuff. Basically, they're segregating black people in China.
Again.
Yeah.
Really?
So there's the Ugandan politician Bobby Wine is trying to airlift mistreated Africans out of China to either go to Africa or like the U.S. if they have U.S. Citizenship at all.
Well, that's real nice of him.
Yeah, that's very insane, being that that's where the spread initially came from to the United States.
Right.
And they're recovered.
Right, and it's also been like, because I've seen people who've talked about Asians here being discriminated against because of coronavirus and stuff like that. Like, people who've been getting beat up and everything. So it's like, y'all see that happening here, and then y'all decide to go beat up the black folks?
Right.
People are not, they're not checking for Chinese food anymore. They're really not eating Chinese food here anymore. So yeah. I've heard a lot of people say, I'm done with Chinese food. I don't want to eat Chinese food.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because they said it started from, like, different animals that they
market.
Yeah. So that's interesting that we've gotten to this point because
of segregation between two races or nationalities just because of COVID-19.
Right.
It separate everybody, everything
It's like instead of telling us that we can't come in, just tell everybody they can't come in so we can actually cure this.
Exactly. Or just do what we doing here in the U.S. Have the drive-thrus open and nobody goes in the lobby, period.
Right. But I don't even know, like, I know culturally, like, pretty much everywhere black people are the most depressed. But I don't even know where it came to a point of where they thought that, hey, the problem here is the black folks here.
No.
So I don't get it, but that's one thing that's been going on with all this craziness. Another thing that happened, there was a doctor in Miami who was handcuffed outside of his house. His name was Armin Henderson. And he was heading to go test, like, homeless people in Miami. Apparently, he had only been able to, like, test about 30 people. But he had been giving, like, thousands of people, like, food and stuff like that there. So he was trying to, because he was making the point that we can't just be concerned about people who are at home. Like, you have homeless people who walking around, who are around people and stuff like that and everything, too, who should get treated as well.
But especially like in the homeless community, they always knit together with like tents and everything, and they're the people that are mostly outside. So they definitely need to be the first ones getting tested.
Right, because that can definitely flatten the curve, and we have at least 560,000 homeless people just in the U.S.
That's too many.
Yeah.
That's to me. They should have been the first ones to get tested because they are the ones walking in and out of the restaurants and everything, and then everybody else.
Yeah, for sure. Most
so I commend the doctor for taking it on his behalf and doing his thing. 30 people is not a lot, but it's a good start.
Yes, it is. I agree with that. Great start.
And he's been doing a lot for them, so it's very discerning and just sad that, like, just because he had, like, this van or whatever, and I think he had, like, tents and stuff in his van and stuff like that to help out some of the people, and basically the police officer saw this black man with a big van and stuff in the back, and I guess they said that they thought he was illegally unloading trash, so they arrested him right outside of his house, and he didn't have his ID on him. But his wife came out of the house and ended up giving the ID to the police officers, which was the only reason why the situation diffused.
That's crazy. Because if he was illegally getting trash, there was no trash cans around, so that doesn't go together, you know?
Yeah.
It's crazy. What they profile him to have in their van.
Right.
What they get him to have.
Right.
Right. But I was saying, at least he was still following the CDC guidelines and everything, make sure everybody's 6 feet apart and separated in their own little room.
Right.
The precautions.
It's like you can't be killing the people who are on the front lines and stuff like that. Because his wife had game, because he was talking through the video, because it was an AJ Plus video, and he was talking through the video and was like, you know, I didn't know, like, if I was going to get beat up, if I was going to end up, you know, and stuff like that. You don't have a lot of people who out here considering the homeless.
That's true.
No, everybody is just trying to protect themselves. I mean, some people are very concerned about their fellow citizens, but the points like the essential workers that are on the front line, but like their job doesn't allow them. The hospitals are not allowing people to just go in and take homeless people off the street and test them. You have to go there.
Right.
So, I mean, just making them aware that, hey, you're a part of this too. We care about you too. You need to be tested just as well as the rest of the population. Is great.
Right. And he's in Miami-Dade County, and he was talking about, you know, it's a lot of people here. So it's just like New York, California, any other big city, like, it's like a metropolitan of coronavirus.
Exactly.
Because if one person gets it, it's just easy to spread because it's so many people. But definitely shout out to him for doing,
Yes, it's very appreciative. So the video showed an altercation with him and the officer?
Yeah, it showed the officer handcuffing him, and then he said after he had handcuffed him, he had brought him to, like, the front of the car, and then the officer started, like, being in his face and yelling at him and all this kind of stuff. So it was just, like, that's why he was like, I didn't know where this was going to escalate to. And I didn't have my ID, but when my wife came out and brought it, and they saw, that I lived here and stuff like that,
well, thank God it wasn't a police fatality of another black man.
Right. Thank God it happened in front of his house.
Yeah. Right. I mean, even though we know that some things they're caught on camera and right there, and they still die. Like,
right.
It's very vivid. Fruitville Station and officer and detective with the camera, his wife being right there, camera on the car, they still will kill you.
Whatever.
So I'm glad that it didn't escalate to something as serious as gun violence.
Yeah.
And take his life away. So that was a blessing.
Right. Especially because he's doing good. Like, you can't go and put the narrative of, oh, he's a criminal, oh, X, Y, and Z, or whatever. He's a doctor. Like, he's a doctor.
Right. Doctor.
He's very essential.
Right.
Get the job done.
But that's what shows you that it really don't even matter. If you a doctor, a lawyer, whatever, if you black, you able.
Right. You got a problem.
Right.
It's just hard for us in America in a way. But we knew that.
Right,
right. We're still prospering. I just pray everybody in the U.S. should try to stay as safe as they can.
Yeah, U.S., China, everywhere, because apparently everybody wilding right now, so.
And big shout out to all the essential workers right now.
Yeah. And every field that you're in, that you got to go to work every day. Yeah. And that's another thing, too. People are talking about, like, pay wages and stuff like that now. Because it's like, now that we're in a pandemic, something that nobody ever thought we was going to get into, and you are relying on people like restaurant workers or gas stations and stuff like that. And these are people who ain't making, like, minimum wage.
Barely minimum wage.
Right.
Their pay rate is low.
Right. Now I'd be like, okay, so what y'all need to do before people go on strike is raise up the money on all of this stuff.
Yes, they most definitely need to They need to pay these people more money. They deserve more money.
Because they're risking their lives to give you groceries.
Right.
Now I would have quit. Shit.
Like, I don't know about that, champ.
I really don't, because I worked in the grocery retail for 3 years. Like, I don't know what my thought process would have been if I was still there.
Yeah.
Or in the hospital. I worked at the hospital.
Oh, yeah, you did.
So, my heart goes out to those. I appreciate them. They're a blessing to the world. You should recognize them as such.
For real. Well,
quarantine.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing about this whole situation is, what's the aftermath of all of this? Because right now, a lot of people are out of jobs. A lot of jobs are out of money. Like, everybody is in a depression. But it's like, if this lasts too long, there's going to be way more lower class than, like, middle class is going to basically, I mean, I already feel like the middle class is, like, they're basically going to be gone.
One paycheck away.
Rich people or really poor people.
Yeah. That's something to think about, because how we gonna be able to pay our bills years down the line? How are we gonna get our necessities, not just like for what we need for the house, but for our self-care, like the dental and insurance, going to get ourselves picked out and everything.
Girl, let me tell you about that too. So, you know, I'm 25. I'll be turning 26 at the end of the year.
Exactly.
Well, my ass was like, look, I had a plan already in the beginning of the year. Like, I was working one job, it's part-time to, like, July, and then I was working part-time somewhere else. So I was like, I'll just switch over to full-time, you know, I don't care or whatever. And then just use that for my, like, you know, health insurance.
Exactly. Can't even do that.
I can't even get my last little checkups and shit because I ain't trying to go to the doctor for real right now.
Not at all.
I'm like, well, we'll be out of luck, I guess.
Right.
Ain't got none, I guess. But
you will be secure with that health insurance. But seriously, though, like you said, that is a huge issue that we probably will face. A lot of people out of health insurance, money, jobs.
And I just feel like that's just going to, especially for the black community, that's just going to put us at an even bigger disadvantage than we already have been. Like, now y'all need to be running these reparations.
Run me my money.
That $1,200 ain't enough. I need my 40 acres and a mule times 8.
Yes. I need those housing loans, all the things that we were disadvantaged from. And they discriminated against us from. We need that.
Right.
All that.
I'm like, this country makes money, so what? Make it. Go to the machine, put in whatever trillion.
Print the money. That's why I don't understand how we could ever be broke when people are sitting there printing money.
Right.
It's paper. You're making it.
Right. You put the value on it.
Like, how does that work? How is it a limit on printing money?
So I used to ask this in school, like, legit, because I would just be like, it's a machine, like, just make more. And they'd be like, well, when you make more, it makes everything else valueless. I said, no, you made it valueless because you said that. If it's $1 and I go to the store and give them $1, they're going to take it. So I don't get it. But that's just a tactic, I feel like, you know, to keep a 1% and have that gap.
Yes, ma'am. I pray we'll be okay. And everybody won't be another recession.
Right. Because it's going to be in the books.
And oh my God, this is one for history for real.
Right.
This is something we haven't ever seen.
Yeah, this is the new Great Depression. And we got Trump as a leader, so it's just like, and then not only let me get into these presidential elections, because
it's really a joke at this point.
It's not even fair.
Right.
So how many years ago did the Great Depression take place? Do you know? Y'all know?
I think it's 20.
Okay.
I think so.
And I think the whole economy is just like
a whole 100 years later.
Right.
Wow.
So history repeats itself.
Wow.
Now history repeating itself right in front of our eyes, and some people don't realize that.
Exactly. Right. So did the entire economy just like fail?
So it started with the stock market crashing then, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Girl, look, hold on, let me tell you something. I don't know much about white history.
Yeah. See, that's white history. We can speak on Black Wall Street or something, but yeah, I think this time will boom. I think entrepreneurship in the black society will sustain us.
Yeah, honestly, I'm glad that we have been on top of that a lot more like these past couple of years, because if we had it, I feel like this would have happened then, like
we would have been lost.
Yeah. Been worse off for sure at a serious disadvantage, like you said.
Right, but it is definitely a lot of black people still, you know,
marginalized.
Sure. Right. Which I'm glad for, because what's gonna happen, y'all? Like you said, we just gotta pray about it. You know, we'll be straight, but it's not gonna be the same.
Oh no, the world is about to really transform into something unknown.
Right.
And we'll just have to, all we can do is take it day by day and watch the miracle. Well, the mystery. Well, I'll speak that it's going to be a miracle, but the mystery unfold.
Very true.
But I try not to overload. I think meditation is good.
Yes.
Keeping everybody saying, well, you know, social media. Everybody just collaborate and come together, speaking that we need to, you know, work on our goals, work on our dreams, come up with a craft, something, a new skill.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, don't waste our time, and just keep our mind occupied and not like idle. So, important. So at first I was like really anxious. I do hate staying in the house a lot. It's so annoying. Like, and my mother, it's like she's just like overly concerned or like you know about it. Overprotective, and it like drives me crazy.
I know. I just be like, I need a change of scenery or like.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. I thought I was the only one. I've been trying to get to my friend's house in Tuscaloosa for so long. I've not yet got there because they're gonna be calling me where you at. You know, you're supposed to be quarantining, so I get the measures, but it just produces anxiety in the same place. Like, scenery. So I think I've gotten better just learning not how to just think about it too much.
Right. Yeah, you definitely have to adapt your own kind of like schedule and routine throughout all this to just like keep busy and keep like your mind busy off of like.
Definitely, because you don't want your mind to get weak during this time either. Read a book, you know, like Keisha said, get a new skill, get a new hobby, all that. Self-care, do what you haven't been doing, meditate, like Keisha said, prayer, all that.
Yeah, very true. So everybody just stay blessed and, you know, safe out here, 6 feet apart.
6 feet?
Yes. Because I don't be believing that in the Walmart lines. Because I done been in there. And folks be all behind my back. I'm like, bitch, why you breathing on me?
I got so mad.
Right.
And then on top of that, when they're in the store, they have it 6 feet apart vertically, but they don't have it horizontally. So it's just you still missed the point here.
Like, get away.
I need my whole circle to myself.
Right.
Girl, I almost got into it with like a lot of people. They don't understand 6 feet. Like, I was about to really snap on them. Like in Walmart, like, why you this close to me, man? Don't y'all know it's 6 feet apart? I don't care if you shocking. Yeah, put it back. Oh my God, I was so annoying.
Oh, bad. Honestly, good.
Yeah, I think honestly the most stressful thing about this is going to the store right now because people just on top of each other and it just make you be like, man, this person probably got it and they just breathing all of me.
Right, and then it's overcrowding too.
Them stores are so overcrowded. You ain't never seen that many people in the store before in your life.
At one time.
Walmart is a trip. Like, I don't want to go back.
Right.
Like, y'all need to stay 6 feet apart, and people act like they can't get out the way. They walk. It was just a lot of slow moving going on. Like, get out the way. Excuse me.
Yeah, because I be coming in like I'm coming in on a mission. Like, I'm trying to look. I got my list ready so I can just come in, bam, 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 check out and go.
Exactly.
But yeah, so that Walmart trip. Yeah. Much so. Y'all be safe out there doing that. Please. For real.
So, the other thing we wanted to talk about today, if we move on from coronavirus, y'all done made this girl famous, even though I told y'all from the beginning when she came on Dr. Phil, Bhad Bhabie. Catch Me Outside girl if y'all don't know her.
How about that?
So she so there's this thing called blackfishing, basically, which is like catfishing for non-black people who will like either put on copious amounts of wrong foundation or overly tan themselves to make themselves look a different ethnicity. I would call it Kim Kardashian fishing, but you know. Anyway.
The modern blackface.
Right, basically. So people have been accusing her of blackfishing because of a couple of photos that she had out where she definitely looked not white. So she ended up getting on live the other day and she addressed it. And some of her like statements were just like, you should have said shit.
Right.
So she first started off talking about like, she was saying that she was confused. She was like, I don't understand why anybody would want to be black. Like, I just don't understand it. Now, let's pause right there because we live in a whole country where everybody, regardless of if you want to say it or not, want to be black because y'all steal our culture.
Right.
You know, everything include from slang, music, entertainment, food, whatever. You know? That's wanting to be black.
Especially music and entertainment, yes.
Especially, yes. So she was saying that, and then she was like, she was raised in the hood, which I don't even know what she considers the hood or where she was raised or whatever. But she said she was raised in the hood, so basically that's why she acts the way that she does. But she tried to compare her being raised in the hood and adapting hood culture to Tarzan being raised in the jungle and turning into an ape. Which, obviously, when you talk about black people, the last animal you want to ever say in a conversation about that is a monkey. And
exactly. Because you're going to get dragged. Just like Gucci got dragged for it.
Right. Like, countless people have been dragged for the comparisons, for the slight comments and stuff like that. So it's just like, what did you expect? I mean, I know she's young, but it's just like,
yeah.
I don't know. What y'all think about it?
I'll let you go ahead, Dan.
Just back to the point that she is trying to be black. She's trying to fit in, and that's the new norm now. Everybody wants to, you know, not everybody been trying to fit in, but it's like everybody's like wanting to be black or have some type of black feature and everything. But her friends are really not her friends, because if they were her friends, they wouldn't have let her say any of that, or they would have corrected her right then and there, because there's no way all y'all in a circle and y'all not educated enough to know, like, oh, that's stereotypical, you know, or I'm going to get dragged for this, especially if you are a social media influencer or you stay on social media and you like to go live every day. Somebody's going to catch it and somebody's going to talk about you and you're going to get dragged. That's just to be expected at this point. But especially since she came off in the media already negatively. Yeah, there we go. And so that's what I expect from her. I don't expect anything positive from her. I just let her stay in her corner, stay in her lane, and do whatever, because she's going to still do whatever she wants to do. But her mama should have beat her ass, excuse my language, because it's out of control at this point.
Right. She really should have, but actually they had showed a picture of her and her mama, and somebody said, ooh, like her mama used to do this shit back in the day too. So, you know.
She probably did, and then her mama should have beat her ass for it.
Wrong line of ass whoopings that weren't handed out.
Right.
Exactly.
A whole lot of them. They missed it. See,
right.
Yeah. And she grew up in the hood too, and she, you know, she ain't grew up in the hood because she ain't even get her ass beat. So.
Right. That's what I was thinking. Like, if you grew up in the hood, and because she's like in previous videos and stuff like that or whatever, that I saw people posting on Twitter and everything, she's used the N-word a lot. And depending on what hood you in and how cool you was in the hood, girl, you could have talked to the wrong nigga and called them the wrong nigga, and then got your ass beat for real, for real. So I don't know what hood you was. That's why I was like, I don't know what she considered a hood, because some white people, I know I went to a small school with a lot of, like, of the poorer whites. So some white people who live in a poor or neighborhood or whatever, or don't have a lot of money, will consider themselves to be hood or in the hood. But bitch, you're still in the you just in the country, like you ain't in the hood.
Exactly. I was just gonna say that you're not in the hood, you in the woods. It's a difference. Okay. It's a big difference.
Yeah, I don't know the hood. You like you said, people have different definitions of the hood.
Right. Yeah. It's crazy that, like, people feel like they can get a pass to pop in the culture and stuff like that just because our culture has been so, like I said before, it's just been stolen and it's just been spread around to be pop culture, basically. But only when it works for, only when somebody white is branding it.
Right.
It's like the whole thing, even with, like, Kim Kardashian and stuff, like, people didn't think it was attractive for a black woman to have a big butt or anything like that back in the day. Like, I remember even, like, in the 90s, I think it was Girlfriends, and it might have been Tracy Ellis Ross, it might have been Joan character who had said something about, like, having too big of a butt or something like that, and it was kind of, like, viewed in a way that's negative. And now, since Kim Kardashian got a big butt, everybody want one.
Right.
Wow.
That's what we're living in today, y'all. We got Bhad Bhabie as the spokesperson of black people.
Man. It could never.
Right. And you know what's sad? I actually listened to her album when it had first came out.
She got a whole album?
She got a whole album with, like, features.
Oh.
Yeah, like YG, it was a couple other people. I can't even remember. But, like, she had, like, features on it. And the album wasn't horrible. It wasn't, like, the best in the world. But some of the songs, I was like, okay.
Yeah. She did a little something.
Yeah, but like you said, it's just kind of like the way she came out in the media in the first place already put her into this position. And even after that, like, literally, I don't think I've seen anything positive come from her. I think she was trying to fight, who was it, Iggy Azalea at a party, like, a while back ago.
Yes, and some girl named Vicky and...
Yeah.
all that.
Right, so it's just kind of like, you want to create this image of being this hard-ass white girl who... or whatever you think you do, but
right.
It's just like there's no. Also, it's just kind of like because you're trying to associate yourself so much with the black community, you just added more stigma into our community, but we don't claim you.
Exactly.
Don't you.
We don't go here.
Hey, catch her outside. We inside.
Exactly. We over here quarantining.
Right. This tripping. I don't know her. Yeah, she had Lil Yachty. I just pulled it up. She had Lil Yachty, YG, Lil Baby, City Girl, all these people, yes. And this was in 2018. She was 15, I think, then. So she only like 17 years old.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do she got a black card? Yeah, Lil Baby, YG. I don't know though.
Yeah.
Sound like she connected though with the culture.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. She just found like right man to do something. I mean, once you get that little social media clout, it's like once you get that little social media clout and all that kind of stuff, it just
right.
You can go anywhere pretty much.
Exactly.
It's so true. It's like your worth or your value or your work ethic is just determined off. Well, not your work ethic, but just like your brand is just determined off how your IG profile.
Right. And if
how many followers you have.
Are you verified or not?
Exactly.
Well, yeah, so that's been the hot topic of this week. You know, everybody, like we said before, quarantine has been a lot, but, you know, just you got to keep your mind set on the things that you trying to accomplish in this time, whether it's a personal or a career goal, and just be, you know, focus on yourself, self-care, all that kind of stuff. Don't let no negativity come through into your circle, because there ain't no reason to. Like, you literally don't.
Yeah.
There's no reason for that. I just speak life over everybody in the world. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Yeah, quarantine. It's Wild Wednesday, so.
Right. Yeah, the good thing about quarantine, though, too, you getting these little free concerts, all these different little, like, free event stuff that you can do from the comfort of your home with your jammies.
Just relax.
Right.
Right. It's your own leisure, so that's good.
Get your mind, your spirit, your body, all that right.
Right. Yeah, so them summer 2021 bodies should be ready.
Oh.
They're loading right now.
Right.
Yeah. I finally bought some of those resistant bands today.
I bought one too. I had actually got Jordan Woods resistance band. Hey, black business shout out.
Okay. Shout out.
Yeah, I like it. So basically, a lot of them were sold out. Like, cause they have it based off of hers is just like low, medium, and high as far as how much resistance it is or whatever. So all the high ones were sold out. So I just got a medium one, but I like it a lot.
Yeah, that's good. Medium. Yeah, that's
great. I feel the burn, sis. So yeah.
It's great. That's what it's all about. Just feeling it, getting into it. So Jordan, she's like a fitness guru.
So you know, she has a company called Second Nature, and she actually, I think she did a like collab kind of thing or whatever with this company called Band. It's like B_ND. And she has like a couple of pieces from them with resistance bands and stuff. But I know she sells like fitness clothes and everything too. But the good thing is when you buy it, they actually send you like a PDF. So it gives you a whole bunch of different workouts that you can do with the band, without the band, and stuff like that, and shows you like people, like how to do it and all that kind of stuff or whatever. And then they give you like different circuits that you can do.
Oh, that's cool.
Different circuits?
Yeah, so like just different like workout circuits, like little set reps that you could do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it tells you based off of like what intensity it is. So they have like the little fire emoji. So it's like 1 to 3 on intensity level.
Okay. That's good. Jordan's still out here getting to a bag, her friendship, or, you know, her face being, you know, downplayed in the media or whatever she went through has not stopped her.
Yeah, I'm definitely proud of her because a lot of people did not know, you know, nothing about her, or if they did, it was just associated with Kylie and everything like that. But I think her breaking that toxic relationship helped a lot, and then was able for her to get like, you know, to really talk to like Will and Jada and all that kind of stuff, and actually get on the path of what she wants to do instead of just following her friend around.
Right. Yeah, she's becoming her, you know, herself. She's individual, self, becoming her own person. I don't necessarily think the relationship was toxic, but the toxicity surrounded by it, was pretty devastating.
Yeah, I know she talked about it a little bit though, like, because Kylie had got a spinoff show for one season at one point, and it was basically like her and Jordan on the show for a while, and she basically talked about how she was like, anytime Kylie had to go somewhere, anything like that, like, she would get up and leave and go, like, do stuff with her, and she just felt like she didn't have a purpose to be, like, following her around like that all the time or whatever. Like, she needed a break from that kind of stuff, and just, like, kind of like sometimes, you know, the friendship one, and of course, like with any friendship, you got moments where you kind of feel a certain way about how, you know, somebody may be or whatever, but I feel like she really just needed to find her own because she was getting used to being the best friend. Right. Because it's even like, I mean, it's kind of even like with Malika and Khadijah, not so much, but, you know, Malika, she's one of the twins from ATL, and she's Chloe's best friend. And he ain't really got back into a whole bunch of stuff and all that kind of stuff either. She's been kind of, you know, under Chloe.
Really?
For a long time, yeah. It's like sometimes she'll go out and, like, do stuff, whatever, like she had more recently before she got pregnant and everything. But it was just like her life was to be outside Kardashian, basically.
Which one? Is that the one that was dating OT Genesis? No.
Yeah, that's the one who's pregnant by him.
She is? Oh, they're still together.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if they're together, but she's having a baby by him. Yeah, I can't know that, but she having a baby.
I was about to speak on it, but nope. I don't know.
Right. It ain't always the same, so.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
Yeah.
The different scale. Yeah.
Right. But yeah, so, you know, go support, you know, if y'all want to work out at home, y'all want to get a resistance band, go support Jordan Woods. It's a black business for the week.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. But thank y'all for watching another episode of Shaking the Damn Table, and we will be back soon with more and, you know, probably quarantined.
Stay tuned in. We definitely will be updating you guys. Stay safe. Wash your hands, 6 feet apart, be blessed.
Right. Peace out.